Welcome back. Let me tell you about a terrifying event from 2014 in Indiana, where a family was terrorized by demons. The mother and her 3 children moved into the property on a quiet street, only to find that one cold December day, their enclosed porch was engulfed with a swarm of huge black flies. They killed the flies, but they just kept coming back. At around midnight each night, they would hear the sound of heavy boots on the basement steps, and the door would creak open, but there was never anyone there. They locked the door, but the noises continued. They also kept seeing shadowy figures in the living room. One night, the 12-year-old levitated above her bed. The family and house guests surrounded her and began praying. When the child finally descended, she awoke with no memory of what had happened. The family called churches in the area, but they would not help. One church told them to just draw crosses on every door and window using oil. The family also reached out to several mediums, one of whom visited the house and claimed it was besieged by demons. They told the family they should move house right away, but they just couldn't afford to. They burned sage and sulfur around the house, constructed an altar in the basement, and read passages from the Bible to it. They then had 3 days where the unusual occurrences, but after that, things took a turn for the worse. The mother claimed her children all became possessed. She described how their eyes would bulge, wicked smiles would cross their faces, and their voices became deep and guttural. The mother also fell of demonic possession and would be prone to fits of shaking and overheating. The children described seeing and talking to spirit children. Sometimes the children were thrown across the room by the unseen forces. The 12-year-old also spoke of being held down and choked by invisible hands. The family were often forced to take refuge in a nearby motel to keep their sanity. An ambulance was once called to the house to help the children and watched in horror as one of the children was lifted into the air by invisible forces and thrown against a wall. The child was treated for the wounds and the family was taken to the local police station for questioning. Once inside the police station, many terrified witnesses saw the same child walk up the wall and perform a backflip back down to the floor. The family finally found a priest willing to assist them. He visited the house and, after spending days examining rooms, confirmed the presence of not only demons but also ghosts. After multiple lengthy exorcisms of the family members in the house, the home then seemed to have been banished of evil spirits, or they just went quiet, but the family didn't report being bothered by them again. They hope and pray that it remains that way for the years to come. Only time will tell.
New tales every Thursday night. Subscribe if you dare.